Welcome back to the Juice Podcast. Cody Mitchell here with the American Conference Tournament Preview Edition. America's Conference. Or so they say, because it's a Communist Conference Tournament here. Not everybody gets in. And that is the very first indicator that your league is a bunch of communists and corrupt. And not to mention, the bracket is fucking stupid. This is another one of those 4-buys, 3-buy system or something like that, kind of like the Sun Belt. And the WCC is the originators of it. They did it to protect Gonzaga and St. Mary's. This tournament did it to protect Memphis, who Memphis did make the conference tournament, so that's good. Yeah, they're like a 9 seed, so good job. Good job, American. Great work. As far as the odds here, South Florida. What a year Coach Hodge has done in South Florida in year one. That dude can coach, man. I mean, you see what he did at Arkansas State, and now already year one at USF. Like, the dude's going to be at a big boy school here. Probably, I would say, in this cycle, would be my guess. Former Nate Oates guy. Yeah. He'll be at a big boy school here soon. Probably somewhere down south. Mississippi State, if they decided to get rid of Jans, but I don't think they will. They made the tournament the last 2 years. I mean, technically they're still alive to make it now. He'll be at a big boy school. I don't know exactly, tip my tongue where he goes, but it's coming sometime soon. South Florida, like I said, odds on favorite here, -120. Tulsa, good year for them. Surprise in the American, +270. Wichita State +370. It's good to see them finally back up there. UAB 22-1. North Texas 65-1. Memphis 80-1. Holy shit. FAU 121, Charlotte 121, Temple 150-1, and Tulane and Ron Hunter 300-1. So yeah, let's take a look at this crappy ass bracket. It's boring. It's boring. I don't like the layout of it. I don't like that South Florida here in Wichita get all these buys. To me, it's stupid, but it is what it is. You gotta go with it. I understand what they're trying to do. It kind of worked for Troy in the Sun Belt. I mean, technically it did. They made it. They are in the tournament now. Only having to win 2 games, and Georgia Southern was on their 6th game in 6 days. So like you can just tell the legs were tired. It was pretty evident that they were worn out. So, but for me here, let's go down to the Wednesday games tomorrow. So when really everything kicks off, that's why we're wrapping up all the previews tonight. First game, I do have Memphis. New season for Penny Hardaway. This could be a potential savior job tournament for him. I don't even know if they won the conference tournament, they would retain him. But if you do find a way to somehow win this tournament, at least he's going to give you a shot here. And these two teams just played the other day. Tulane beat them. But take the records, take everything out. Memphis has the most talent in this conference by 1 million. Like, they have a lot of really, really good pieces. Granted, they were all retreads and guys with character issues, and then for some reason Penny decided to just wrap all of them up. But I think Memphis it's a new year, man. It's like everybody's 0-0, and if they're just so much more talented than everybody else in this league. So I'm gonna have Memphis advancing to play Charlotte. I really do like this Memphis squad. To a degree, like in this tournament setting. Not the regular season, they were terrible. Obviously, everybody knows that. And it's a new year, man. And Penny's for whatever it's worth, has done well in this tournament. So, I'm going to have Memphis advancing to the next round. On the bottom, 7-10 game, Florida Atlantic and Temple. I have the Temple Owls advancing, playing some of the best ball down the stretch of the season. And FAU both of them. Temple has played better. They haven't won a lot of their games. Same with Florida Atlantic. Kind of both stumbled down the stretch record-wise, but just watching the product on the court, Temple has played better and haven't been able to pull these games out. But everything's close. I think they have the guys and the talent to advance to the next round here. In the 5-8 matchup, Memphis and Charlotte. I'm going to Memphis going a little farther here. Going to get them into the 3rd round of this tournament. Same thing, just talent, new season, culture. They're going to come out and play. Penny's coaching for his job. Even if I don't really think he's coming back regardless, unless they go to the fucking Sweet 16 or something. But I have Memphis going one more round here. And the same thing goes down below. I have Temple. Familiarity with the hoops. They've already played a game under their belt. I can't trust North Texas on the offensive end of the court to do anything. And I know they're going to play hard defense, but the offense can be lackluster at times. I have Temple advancing over them. Now, in the third round, all comes to an end because I have Andy Kennedy and the UAB Blazers advancing to the semifinals. Look, Andy Kennedy's won 2 of the last 4 of these, 2 of the last 3 of these, something like that. He does really, really well in this tournament. His team's peak at the very end of March. I have the Blazers advancing on to the semis. And then all comes to an end there for the Temple Owls. I have Tulsa, who just what a fucking year Tulsa has had. And Eric Conkle in year 3? I think it's year 4. Sorry, year 4 for Conkle. Dude, they were at one point 13-1. They lost 2 in a row. Then they were 20-3 and then lost 3 more in a row. And then after that, they won everything else out. This team is really, really good. You got a good bunch here. I tell you what, this is not something I saw coming with Tulsa getting all the way or have a 25-6 season. That was not on my bingo card by any means. But the Hurricane are good and the Hurricane are legit. In the first semifinal game, I have Andy Kennedy and UAB advancing to the finals once again. He is such a good coach in this tournament. He is a really good coach as an underdog. I like the Blazers to advance to the finals. Down below in a little bit of a rivalry game, Wichita State and Tulsa, which I don't really think they are, but they, for some reason to me, they should be rivals. If they're not rivals, they should be rivals. I have the Shockers going to the finals. I do like the Shockers team. And talk about a team that has played well down the stretch. 6 straight wins. They've won 8 of their last 9 games, playing the best ball down the stretch. They're able to win games on the road. Coach Mills, in Wichita, normally in the AAC so far, in his tenure there, have struggled away from Wichita, but this year it's a little bit different. They've been able to win games on the road against some good teams, too. They almost got who wasn't on the road? No, it was at home. They were playing DePaul. They almost got DePaul. This team can punch up. This team is better than a lot of Power 4 schools, or 5 schools. Unfortunately, won't get the chance to show. This team is good. I like them to advance to the finals. But every other year, I have UAB Blazers winning this thing and getting back to the NCAA tournament for the 3rd time in at least 5 seasons, maybe 4 seasons for Andy Kennedy. Yeah, it's a little bit of a long shot, but I'm going to trust the culture and I'm going to trust the coach that's done this in the tournament a million times. Coach Hodgson at USF has done a great job all season. Conkle at Tulsa, it's amazing. But I like the 3 and the 4 on the odds boards here to actually come through and win this tournament. So Wichita State would be one of my best bets, though, because I do think they make it to the finals, plus 370. But I'm taking the 22-1 Blazers as my pick to win the AAC. As for a long shot, I do have Memphis, 80-1. That's mostly because they are the most talented team in this league, and it's not close. Granted, the coach is terrible. They haven't put anything together all season long. But they are by far the most talented. And you give me 80-1, I might throw a couple bucks on it and see what happens. You might as well. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a stretch with the 22-1 with the Blazers, but I like them. I like Andy Kennedy's squad here. I love them in this tournament. I've done it. Bet it up the last 5 years. It came through, or 4 years. It's came through twice already. We're in the money regardless, but I do think he gets it done this time. All right, that wraps up the American. A few more of these to do. We're almost there for the tournament, baby. All right, until then, I'll see you guys.